from Sweet, of course, Ballroom Blitz and all that, and Heaven and Earth. Please give a warm welcome to Stuart Smith.
Well, I'm probably the only person here that didn't actually meet Randy, but he did touch my life in a lot of ways, and funnily enough, quite a few ways. There's one thing I wanted to know after seeing those videos is, Rudy, you haven't aged a day. You still look the same. Vitamins. Yeah. But the first I heard of Randy, I was in Japan and I was friends with Bob Daisley, who was the first bass player, or I guess it was. And he sent me a postcard saying that his Rainbow was over, and he joined it with Ozzy, and was the most amazing guitar player you'd ever heard. Because there was nothing out there for me to hear. And I'm in Japan anyway for like 7 months. Anyway, came back, and Bob had invited my mother down to a show, and I got home and she said, "Oh, I've met this most beautiful man I've ever met. He's like an angel." And then I finally got to hear his playing, and I was just amazed, of course, and blown away. He came from the same school as me, which was classical, both classically trained, and so I loved that classical feel, and a guitarist that was playing with emotion as well. And like Zach Wild said in his thing, his solos were like songs on their own, which is what we all aspire to do. But later on in life, I was approached by Jeff, who's here today, to play, I believe it was the first concert at the Roxy for to get the star on Hollywood Boulevard. And I said, "Oh yeah, of course I'd love to." And we assembled a bunch of guys and started playing at this thing. It's an absolutely packed house, it's great. But I remember the night very clearly, and this is, I guess, another way that Randy did touch me, because probably in a more important way than a lot of things, because that night, I mean, everyone was there just showing their love and support. And afterwards there was a party in that, I think it was a Holiday Inn at the time. It was the round building on the 405, just as you're about to head up into the valley. It's on the left. And there was a party in one of the rooms, a suite. And I remember, of course, there was loads of party stuff going around, and the one guy who had the lines of blow said, "Let's come in the bathroom." So I went to the bathroom, and there was suddenly then everybody started to gravitate into the bathroom, and there was like 28 people in the bathroom. People standing in the bath, in the shower, on the toilet, and there was 2 people left in the room. I mean, it was, and I just thought, and I remember going, "This is so ridiculous." So I walked, I didn't do a line, I walked out and thought, "I'm never doing this show again, because this is just ridiculous." So, Randy, I do have to thank you for that. Beautiful man from everyone that I've met that knew him, and including my own mother. And so she was a good judge of character, and of course a beautiful player as well.